Oh, what? Ah, not again. On the table, McDonald's Happy Meal 2017 Super Mario. Sorry for the delay on this review. I used to have a sweet deal getting toys near the airport. But that plane has landed, and I don't get to do that anymore. Now I'm left scrambling looking for these toys. We have 8 non-bit amazing figures to look at today. What do we start with first? It has to be number 1, Jumping Mario. Hey Mario, looking kind of static. Really shiny, but painted pretty well. It looks like we have the A-team on this Mario Happy Meal design. So, Jumping Mario, how do you work? Well, somewhere here there's gotta be a switch. Looks like it's gonna be on the bottom. So it is. And we have some jumping sounds. Simple yet very effective. It is a static figure with no movement, so it's more of a novelty piece, but he looks just like Mario and no flagpoles were missed. For number 2, we have Yoshi. Yoshi looking really good and shiny green. Great position. Some screw holes on this side. A little more clear on this side. Again, I'm thinking the A-team was involved in this design. What is Yoshi gonna do? Well, the instructions provided point to his back. That's so Yoshi. Good working feature. Pretty strong. I always appreciate this sort of action feature versus the sound effects, as these batteries will probably go within a year. It'll be really tricky to probably replace, thus making Yoshi the superior toy. The number 3 toy is the Luigi launcher. Even my son got this before I did. And Luigi out of the bag, we have a yellow pipe. Unable to stand though, this is a pipe launcher from the side. Luigi, also shiny, painted well, kind of in a funny pose because he is a launcher. Looks like we have some wheels on his chest there and on his lower legs. No articulation, but that's totally Luigi. Fly with me, Luigi, fly! Don't let go! Anyway, let's drop this in here. Alright, tightly fits. We have a little launch lever on the back. Let's see what he does. Woo, that's a pretty good launcher for McDonald's. I would say it has double the spring strength of normal. I guess we, of course, have to launch him vertically. See how high he shoots. Of course, you won't be able to see that too well. Here we go. Wow, it's almost like it has a safety in there. It does not want to launch vertically. Kind of. It's built more for sideways launching. Luigi is really looking forward to a neck injury on that one. The number 4 toy, a 1-up mushroom. Such a classic symbol of Super Mario, the 1-up mushroom in green, white spots, couple eyes to stare at you. Looks like this is also a sound effect toy. Let's give it a switch on. And I have a feeling what it's going to do. It's going to make this sound. Free guy. And who in the comments could say which game that is from? Pretty fun. Little speaker holes up on top, screw holes in the back if you really want to get into replacing the battery someday. Next up, it's toy number 5, Invincible Mario. Oh darn, the bag was empty. I hate it when that happens. Oh, wait a second, there's Mario. It's kind of hard to see. Invincible Mario, very similar to what we saw with the first Mario, with him sitting on a little bit of a pad there. Kind of the same sort of like running, kind of jumping like thing, but still different enough to be its own figure. But Invincible Mario is going to do something invincible. Let's check it out. on and off switch here. If you can see it. Ooh. And we are getting a pretty cool LED flickering sequence going on with it. Pretty interesting what they can do now so easily with LEDs. In my day, they used candlelight inside the Mario and we burned our fingers. It's so quiet too. This is definitely something for your desk to stare at for at least 5 to 6 days until the battery runs dry. Nicely done, Invincible Mario, nicely done. The number 6 toy, Bowser, makes his entrance. Love it when they call him Bowser versus King Koopa. Bowser is what it is to me. Outside of the package, Bowser also shiny and painted well. Maybe a little smaller than he should be though. But possibly they did that so kids wouldn't get themselves hurt with these spikes. Yikes. This toy could almost be used as some sort of weapon. Very careful with this one and your kids. Anyhow, we have 2 projectiles. What is going on here? Is this just a mistake or did I actually get 2? That has never happened in the history of McDonald's Happy Meal toys with this sort of thing. Insert projectile, always have to have one. Looks like we have a switch on the back here. So we'll give it a shot. Ah, pretty good. That's another really powerful spring. Spare no expense with Nintendo. Ouch. So yeah, Bowser's quite the shot. And even though he's a little smaller than normal, he'll fit nicely in some sort of Mario shrine that you will make with these toys. The 7th toy. Really like how they went to 8 with these instead of stopping at 6. Princess Peach. And Princess Peach outside of the package. Looks like they really thought outside of the coin block on this toy. What is going on here? Another very well painted and shiny Mario character, Princess Peach up front here. Looks like she's going to rotate. A backdrop of the game looks like to be on a lenticular, which is great because I just had my eyes checked today and they're a little overly dilated and I can just barely detect what's going on there. Anyhow, we've got a roller on the bottom. I think she's going to spin. That spins pretty well. Sometimes these spinners don't work very well on my table. A little bit of a rubber. Oh, and now there's a little bit of a booger. A little bit of a rubber wheel on there so that it can move pretty well. And that lenticular is looking pretty cool. You can actually see those coins move a little bit in the background there if your eyes weren't super dilated. Oh, and on the back here we even have some little symbols. How cool. This is an extra feature that they didn't have to do. I see a fire flower and a coin block and a mystery block and a 1-up and flag. So that's kind of a neat little addition there that they didn't really have to do. And last, the number 8 toy, a Koopa Shell. This looks creative. I like this idea a lot. This is really, really fun. We have a Koopa Shell, Koopa inside and or deposited somewhere. Again with the really shiny, bright, vivid paint. Spared no expense with the A-team on these. Looks like we have the front wheels here. Those are just guide wheels. Back wheels here, those have the main wind-up feature. Here we go. I was trying to get it to do the spin roll, but that's pretty much impossible. I'm dreaming. Well, that's too much fun. Probably one of the more fun pullback racers from McDonald's in a while. Has a pretty strong wind-up inside. They could have almost made the entire series off these shells, had different colors and had them do different tricks in how they pull back, sort of like those Justice League pullback cars we saw about a year ago. I think this one is my favorite out of the 8. And there's the collection, pretty solid for a $2 toy. There's quality there with strong temporary play value. These will be worth the space on any Super Mario collector's shelf. Now if they could just get back into my Game Boy. Just don't seem to fit anymore. Oh man. Super Mario Happy Meal appears at McDonald's May 2017. They run $2 per figure, or buy a meal and have one free. A classic assortment of Super Mario figures awaits. I recommend Yoshi and the Koopa Shell for fun, and Invincible Mario for a show. That's what I have to say about that.
Can I have a 1-up mushroom? Thanks for watching Squirrel Stampede. Please like, share, subscribe.